afternoon, everybody, and welcome into Sun City Festival today, Buckeye, Arizona, for day 2 of the Open Division gold medal matches here. We've got mixed doubles today. I'm Dominic Cotroneo, along here with Wayne Mugley. Wayne, mixed doubles today. Played last night. A lot of these players are coming back for the gold medal matches again. What kind of new issues are presented here with this new format?
Well, you got to look at these guys. It's guys and gals. It's a little bit different format because, of course, the guys overpower the girls. So the object is they just try to work on the ladies. You'll notice during the matches, they'll always go to the ladies. Every time. When they get tired of going to the ladies, they go to the ladies' backhand. So you'll see guys poaching clear across the court. It's almost all played on one half a side. But the people you got coming into these finals, it's been a long week. They've been playing since last Sunday. Some of them are tired. Fatigue's going to work into it. We had one of the players coming in. She had heat exhaustion. They had Medicare, but she's back out here playing, and we'll talk more about her during the match.
And near record highs today, you've talked about it. We're in the upper 80s. The record high is 91, so that could be a new issue as well for the players. But you touched on it, how they'll aim at the women in this mixed doubles. Is there any other key to being victorious in a mixed doubles match?
Well, you go as good as you got to be able to hit the hard shots back. You got to be able to block them. You got to be able to get everything back over the net. It just depends on who's tired and who isn't.
It's going to come down to it. A warm day, a windy one as well here in Sun City Festival. Stay with us. We've got the Mixed Doubles Open Championships coming up next.
Thank you.
Hey Comcast subscribers, my name's Dominic Cotroneo, lead commentator for USA PA Pickleball. We're talking about one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We're right here at National 6 in Buckeye, Arizona. We also have the Tournament of Champions in Ogden, Utah. What is pickleball, you ask? Smaller version of tennis, 1/3 size courts, fast-paced, high energy, and you can play it as long as you want. Be sure to check out all of the great action here on Comcast Xfinity On Demand.
That right there, guys, is pickleball.
Welcome into Sun City Festival. It's time for the Mixed Doubles Senior Open gold medal match. It's going to be a doozy here, though, Wayne. We got Luba and Mike against Hillary and Mike as well, but Luba's had an eventful afternoon here before she gets started. She's had the fire department called. She's dealt with some heat exhaustion as well. How difficult is that going to be for her to try to fight her way back into this final gold medal match? She had one last night as well.
Well, I think what you're going to have to look at, she's tough, but you're going to have to look at her and Mike are last year's champions from the open group, period. So they've been here before, they understand it. But she just wants to play, and it's in spite of doctor's orders. Doctor said she shouldn't play. So what Mike said he was going to do, and I talked to him about it a little earlier, he's going to give her about 3 square feet on the court, and he's going to take everything else. He's going to say, don't move out of there. So you just watch out. Now on the other side, you got Hillary and Mike. Mike's a hard hitter, young 50.
Young 50. He definitely doesn't look a day over 50 as well.
Mike Gates over here is young 50. Hillary, she's been around a long time. She's smart, savvy, and really good. Here we go.
Let's get going. It's our first gold medal match of the afternoon. We only got 2 today here in mixed doubles. This is the senior one, and we're underway in our first gold medal match of the day. Mike immediately goes for the kill, and a little too soft. Gets the point for Mike and Hillary.
All right, let's see what he does.
Mike Stahl here in the Beatles shirt.
And as we learned last night, anything can happen on these gold medal matches. There's always momentum.
That one's too long. Side out comes over to Luba.
Now, right
Mike.
off the bat, did you see Luba? She had her little 3-foot box over there. Mike was all the way over next to her.
Really hugging that far sideline, and that's something that Hillary and Mike can try to exploit going here on the near sideline if that is a trend that continues. Off of Hillary's wrist. That time, though, catches her near the chin. It's a point for Hillary and Mike. They tied things up. Or, excuse me, Luba and Mike.
Luba and Mike. Here we go. And we don't kid yourself. Luba's been around a long time, too. She's been here before. Oh.
She's also one of the more competitive players here, too.
Yeah.
Soft miscommunication there.
So we're going to have to watch Luba's conditioning. But you can't. These guys are coming from the winners brackets over here. That's Mike and Hillary. They're tough. You just watch them.
And then Luba and Mike, they had a marathon to just get in it here in the bronze medal match.
Oh, they did.
Game 2 went to 14 points.
Oh, look at this already. It's going to be a long afternoon, I can tell.
Another one catches the tape, goes over, backhands all over the place. Oh, what a battle here between the Mikes, and it's won by Gates.
Yeah, now that's pickleball. Neither one of them are going to give an inch.
And a solid crowd for this warm afternoon here as well, recognizing the great play they just watched.
That's not only going to do it, it's going to get the adrenaline flowing. Yep, Mike calling it. He wants to take as much of the court as he can. That's called a stack.
Nice backhand by Hillary, split him.
Yeah, Luba couldn't move over there. She's got her little area. So
And it's something that still looks like Mike's adjusting to as well, to understand that he has more ground to cover.
That's right.
Instinctively, you're thinking, that's my partners.
that's what he did last year in the finals. Here we go.
They get the side out, trying to tie things back up. Oh, man, this rally.
Wow.
A great kill from Mike.
You know, they don't look like they had a long layoff at all. Look at that. They're coming. They're focused. No smiles on their face.
It doesn't look like there's a drop of sweat on them, too. It's above 85 degrees this afternoon. The breeze has died down considerably than what it was earlier in the afternoon.
Yep. Got her look. Well, in this heat, though, you know, the new clothing is so good because it does soak up the sweat so much better. Makes them look cool, calm, and collective. I don't think any of them, I think their stomachs are all doing butterflies.
Doing somersaults.
Oh.
There's a poor backhand. Try to lift it a little too low.
Trying to get a little advantage there with that backhand. Catch Luba with her paddle down.
So already, I mean, we talked about it in the open, how in mixed doubles, you're going after the woman. Just not enough on the tape.
Oh,
But
yeah.
You're going after the woman, and it already puts them at a disadvantage, considering Luba is clearly not 100%.
No.
But she says, do not show mercy on her.
Yeah, she told me just before the last, she says, Wayne, down the middle, solves the riddle. She told me last match, she says, Wayne, you go tell that other team not to have any mercy on me. So then they go out to beat the other team 11-0 the first game. But here we go. It's been a long day, guys.
Just enough. They let that one get too high, and Mike tried to take over for Luba.
Yeah. Yeah. They played together, so they've been here and known. I think this is Mike's first. Well, in the Nationals, I know it's his first come to the finals.
Too
All
soft.
right, very positive, very positive. They're ready to go. As you know, Hillary and Mike come through the winners bracket, so it's tough. They're ready.
Soft touchdown here on this near sideline, and error by Hillary.
She might look like she's smiling, but she wants that shot back so bad she can taste it. I just love the hand speed of these people.
Not enough again, a really good shot.
It is. I think you're going to see it's going to be a long afternoon. I think you're going to see 2 out of 3 and then a tiebreaker.
All tied right now. Really nice couple low shots here.
Now you guys look at this. Look at the guys. They're all the way in the court with the ladies. See?
And it's out.
So, did you see that? He was all the way. He was almost stepping on her right foot. And Mike wasn't too far off from Hillary.
He was pretty much playing the tee.
Yeah. It's almost like they're playing in half the court.
That's
Ooh.
too long. Luba got
Well,
a forehand chance finally.
You know when it hits the fence like that? We call that a double out. You know what that means?
It means it would have been out of the court as well.
Absolutely nothing. But you always tell the other team when it gets in their head a little bit.
It's a mental game.
It is. It is. We got to have a little humor here.
Of course.
Nice pace. They're playing at a very fast pace, if you notice. Good. Look at Mike change his page. Boom.
Oh, man.
And Mike yells out a big sugar. Did you see Mike Gates go all the way across?
Great athleticism at the end of the day.
He doesn't look like an athlete, too, but he is what everybody wants. Never says die.
Comes in and takes that straight away from Luba. And then out
All
on
right,
the far
they got a point.
sideline. Now they're trying to pull a little bit here.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Well, they got a little bit of space here, but it can't last long. You know, Hillary and Mike didn't get here because they can't play the game.
It was in, another point.
It's 8-3. But again, we've seen this happen time after time in the finals. The team that's coming up through the loser bracket comes out very excited, very emotional, and they just play one heck of a first game.
It's tough to tell that Luba is not at 100%. She's holding her own, and it is out. Great call by Mike.
Oh, yeah. They'll get going. Don't ever count. These guys they're good. They're there. But it happened every single time last night, didn't it?
You said it, every game except for one of the 4 gold medal matches. They went to 3 games.
That's right.
And the losers bracket team won the first game in all 3 of those.
Big time momentum at this level. It seems to go in groups.
Nice split down the middle there and the side out.
Yeah, she wanted to go. She thought she'd try and sneak one by Mike. You can't do it. You can't hit through these guys. They're too good.
Junior mixed doubles 11 to 14.
Wow.
Joshua Elliott, Rachel Elliott.
There he's coming.
Oh, wow, great
nice.
switch. Good transition, but they can't recover.
That was a lot. It may not have looked at it, but what an athletical. Both Mike and Hillary, they went clear across court on both sides.
When one left the hole open, the other switched and made sure.
That's right. Wonderful play.
It was
Even though
seamless.
they lost the point, but
It wasn't much communication, but it was just seamless, knew where they had to
look
be.
at that. He comes clear across. Oh, he wanted that one.
A lucky shot, really, because it hits off the edge of the paddle for Mike. The wind helps it out, keeps it in, and it's just a heavy spin on it.
Oh, yeah.
Still, that
They
10th
still got a little
point.
separation, so we'll see.
That 10th point is huge for Luba and Mike.
6 point. Oh, now they're trying to just. Oh, they're going to change. You watch the next game, whoever. They're going to change their whole strategy.
Second game point.
Oh,
There it is. Game 1 goes to Luba and Mike.
and Mike doesn't even have to learn how to say "I got it" in Russian, does he?
Not yet, anyway.
All right.
But game 1 has concluded. We'll take a moment. Stay with us here. It's the mixed doubles open gold medal match here at National 6. Game 2 on the way here from Sun City Festival, Buckeye, Arizona. Mixed doubles senior open division here in the gold medal match. First one, it went to Luba and Mike 11-4. They'll open up the serving here. They have to win this game, and then they'll force a tiebreaker.
That's right.
Luba immediately showing mobility. Mike trying to get the smashes. 3 straight, gets them on their heels, earns the point.
He never gives up. But you know, you got to realize one thing. Hillary's been around. Whenever you play a tournament, she's always around at the end. Smart person, smart player too.
Takes a lot of high
Never
percentage
gives up.
shots.
Yeah, she never gives up. She positions herself well.
There's an error on her. It's 2-0 quickly.
Yep. You know, even with, but she'll come back. But she's got great position, great hands, great anticipation.
Again, for those of you unfamiliar, if this Luba and Mike do force a tiebreaker,
That's right.
foot fault here against Mike,
That's a good
though.
call.
About as clear as day. But
Mine was up.
they do force a tiebreak. It will be 1 game to 15, and they'll switch at the 8 point. A couple things here at the net. That one goes long, finally, and let
He
it go
wants that
for.
one back. He's trying to keep Luba as close to the front as he can.
Break.
Yep. Beating up on himself a little bit, but you know, those will start to hit going.
And those are those border ones that are
Yep.
starting to fall, but it's still definitely not too much of a challenge to get over the net. It's not like you're trying to force it up. Too deep again, 2 breaks.
Last year I said the same thing. He is deceptively fast. He shuffles his feet. He never crosses his legs. And you just don't imagine him doing that.
A perfect combination of speed and power. Point goes there on another unforced error. When do you start taking the timeouts here? And they will take a timeout, actually, so they answered the question right there.
It does.
We'll keep it right here, though.
But you know, you got to realize, though, timeouts will change momentum in a game. They're only down 4 points. That can go just as fast as you can imagine.
It can go as fast as they really got the 4 points and how
That's
it was
right.
accumulated. We saw that a couple of times yesterday, including in the men's senior open. It was 5-0 in the very first game,
Oh,
and
sure.
all of a sudden, Sheffield and Moon, they kind of let their pedal off, their foot off the pedal for a moment, and all of
yeah.
a sudden it was 5-4.
Oh, it don't take long. And all of a sudden, boom, you can get, the points come in groups. All of a sudden, you start making those unforced errors. You start hitting it into the net, But I've seen him take it up another notch just at different times in the game. It's just this really, really, it's a different game at this level. They can beat each other at any time, But again, it'll change. If they go to the tiebreaker right off the bat like this, you'll see a complete different game than these 2 games.
Don't you think that, Mike just jogging out to his paddle, but do you think that these timeouts can really help Mike
yes.
and Lula? Because, it gives Lula a moment.
No, not enough time. It's just barely enough time to sit down for a minute, catch your breath, and jump right back up. And when you were in rhythm, they're up 4-0, so something was going good. It breaks their momentum and their rhythm. But these 2 over here will come back.
All right, 4:01. Back underway after the first timeout charge in this second game. Luba and Mike won game 1. Some soft play at the net. Now Luba ups the pace. Mike comes in. There's the smash down the middle, painting the center line.
And the guys are right. It's almost like they're playing half the court. They're so close together.
5:01.
So they're getting a little cushion now.
Remember, you said it. They shut out the first game of the bronze medal match.
They did.
11-0. That was against Tyler Sheffield and Rachel Krug.
He wants that one back.
There's an error.
He was set up perfect for that. Yep. You're going to see what happens here.
Luba service on the second serve. Hillary down here in front of the kitchen. Luba going with the step back. Lets that one go. Another point
Great
for Luba
eyes.
and Mike.
Great eyes on that. Great eyes.
Experience.
Again, I must tell you, Mike and Luba won it all last year in the open period. It wasn't a senior open. They beat the kids.
It stayed in. What a smash.
Mike was watching for that one, and it just come across, and there it was.
It almost feels like he's picking a spot.
He
and
is.
as soon as he sees it, he's not letting it miss.
And you got to realize one thing: Mike doesn't wear sunglasses. He got the sun in his eyes.
Oh, a great smash from Hillary.
All right, it could be the start of their momentum.
Big side out.
Mike and Hillary have to get a point here just to get their confidence back.
Now the air is still. This wind is not going to really affect anything. It's
No.
just more of a light, not even a breeze, just a dusting. There's a point. They get on the board.
That was almost nonchalant. That was a 7-point lead hit. If that
Complacent.
makes sense.
Complacent.
Yeah.
They built the lead. They can afford to make these kind of mistakes.
No, but these guys can come back in a snap.
Off the tape. Oh. Luba couldn't get it up in time.
No, she tried. See?
Back-to-back
Momentum.
points.
They got a little run going.
Still on the
Coming
first
groups.
serve. Not enough. Going with the backhand slash and try
All
to
right.
backspin will it.
If they could get 2 more points here, they're back in. They're going to put, if they get more points,
Oh no, another break.
it was an opportunity to put a little bit of doubt in Mike Luba's mind.
Now they can really put the pedal to the metal here. They're forcing Mike back. Big error by Mike.
Yeah, they're doing things they normally didn't do to get to this winning bracket. I can see that they're out of rhythm and out of sync. It's not going to last all day, though.
Off the tape, recovering by Stahl. Luba hits it anyway, even though it was likely out. Faults is going to go against
Mike Gates.
Mike.
He stepped on the line coming across, see?
Just trying to cover too much ground.
Yeah, you see, when he hit that shot, he touched the line. That's a real problem when you're coming across the front. And they got a referee out here that watches their feet with a passion.
Off the tape, and it's out.
Bounced out of bounds. At least the ball's going over. Last night, the ball from this side.
At least from the left side, you weren't getting anything. They only got 1 point out of that service chance. Now they're going to need some here. Lou staying with her backhand off the tape. Just enough. Hits the tape on her side, too. Hillary comes in. Mike can't recover. Break.
That was a lot of eye and a lot of patience. And again, Superstition, they want that same ball back because they feel comfortable with it.
It fell all the way under the bleachers. Now they
yeah.
get it back. Second serve.
All right.
Not enough. Another break.
She wants
Side
that one
out.
back. She wants that one back.
Now
They
Luba and
will.
Mike are just 3 points away from forcing a tiebreaker.
Correct.
There'll be a 5-minute break between them, too.
Yes, they will. And there's a couple ladies over here watching Luba very carefully.
Not enough. It seems like when they push Mike back, they start to get a little momentum.
That's what they want. They want to keep him back. He gets up in the front, he takes over the court.
Another error, this one on Hillary. 9-2-2.
Remember, like I told you last night, that step back is a great shot, but if you try to hit it on the downward slope of that ball and you're below the net, it's very hard to take it over the net. Oh, got
Another
her.
good play by Luba.
Sucked her right in on that one. 9-2. Okay,
First game point
match point.
to force a tiebreaker. Stays in. Luba tried keeping it alive at the outside of the net.
But they got that 10th point. It causes these guys have to get 10 points to beat them now. They can't afford any mistakes. But you know, I always say the same thing. If Mike and Luba can get to 10,
Second serve.
very precise, very well called.
Made it vocal as well.
Yes, he did.
So second serve. Luba and Mike trying to get this side out to give them a chance for the win. And it's out just by a hair.
Side out. Now they have 2 to get 1. Let's see what happens. Again,
Force
look
the tiebreakers, their second chance on
look
the
at
match
Mike.
point.
He's got the sun right in his eyes. That's how much he trusts in his hits.
Goes for the smash, goes long. Second serve.
He wants that one back.
Almost like we saw yesterday in the men's open.
Oh, yeah.
And then the doubles, the guys, they wanted to end it on a big
That's
swing.
right. That's right.
I think Mike wants the same here. Mike calls off Luba. Hillary with a backhand. Another backhand from Luba off the top of the net. Couple dinks now.
Oh, she
Taking
foot faulted.
They let him play on.
She foot faulted though with the paddle hook hit in the kitchen.
There's the point. That's the
There you
game.
go.
We'll go to
We're
a
gonna go to
tiebreaker.
Yep.
11-2 and 11-4, the 2 games go to Luba and Mike. We go to a tiebreaker that'll go to 15. Right after this is the Mixed Doubles Senior Open at National 6. Hey Comcast subscribers, my name's Dominic Cotroneo, lead commentator for USA PA Pickleball. We're talking about one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We're right here at National 6 in Buckeye, Arizona. We also have the Tournament of Champions in Ogden, Utah. What is pickleball, you ask? Smaller version of tennis, 1/3 size courts, fast-paced, high energy, and you can play it as long as you want. Be sure to check out all of the great action here on Comcast Xfinity On Demand.
That right there, guys, is pickleball.
We've reached the tiebreaker here in the mixed double senior open gold medal match. This will go to 15, switch courts at 8, but what have you noticed so far after Luba and Mike really dominated those first 2 games? What have you noticed so far, Wayne?
Well, I've seen Luba and Mike turn it on as far as skill level. Hillary and Mike Mike Stahl over here are a little bit hesitant and tentative, making more unforced errors than they normally make, but they'll bring it on right now.
Immediately a service error leads to a side out.
So it looks like everybody's going to stay with the same.
Luba backhand to forehand, wow.
Mike can't get too frustrated, not this early in the game.
That's
only 1 point. That's only 1 point. He's got to quit talking to himself and put it behind him, shake it off.
That was really impressive though by Luba. Just changing the pace at will and keeping up.
See, they can put that a little bit higher. Oh,
not enough.
Now, Luba was between the games. I talked to some people over there. They're watching Luba very, very tight. She's starting to get a little too hot, is what she's getting.
She'd love this to be her last one. Make it easy.
Yeah.
This is it for her.
You've got to watch her very carefully.
Not enough.
Oh.
Another point.
Well, if she starts to get too bad, Mike will just put her over in the corner and say, return the serve, and that's it.
It's going to become a 1-on-2 matchup.
What?
2-0-2. Mike, oh, what a play. Stahl responds.
Oh, boy, that was a great rundown.
And Luba left it short.
Great rundown, though. And Mike Stahl was right there.
Mike and Hillary trying to get on the board here in this service chance. That one goes long. They're on it.
All right. Ooh, that was close. He almost, we no longer give them warnings if they serve before the point's called. That's a fault. If you serve before he calls out the score, that's a fault. And he knew it too, because Mike said he was very close.
Oh, wow. Hillary denied by the tape. It was the left side last night that let everything through. It was just open the gates and you're in.
That's right. Oh, that was
the let, and there's the call.
I can't make that call till the referee does. I'm sorry. He doesn't. In this game, you can have as many lets as you want to.
Really starting to hug that tape. Went up high, just enough. It allows Mike to come into the kitchen, send it over, side out.
And he can go past the top of the level of the net. After it's crossed the plane of the net, he can go across the net. He can't do that till it crosses the plane of the net, though.
Just on his follow-through, of course.
And that's what he did.
Not enough. There's the break, second serve. Here's Stahl just saying, no giving up.
Never, ever. Not at this level. They're playing for the gold here.
They're going to 15, too, so there's plenty of time.
Oh.
A lot of errors.
Now, when she talks to herself like that, the only thing you hope she doesn't do is answer herself. She's got to go on to the next point. And they're good enough that that's exactly what's going to happen.
Just painting the center line still. Hillary's doing a really good job staying with these backhands. Now it goes up high, and they get the side out. Nice play by Stahl.
They painted that line. The lines people sit there, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 and they got to make a call. It's really hard to be a linesman in this group.
Just lulling to sleep, all of a sudden, bang, 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 back to sleep, bang, bang, bang.
Yep.
That's out.
I think Mike's harder on himself than even Hillary's on him. That's the hard part, is being a player. They get real hard on themselves.
Luba went with a backhand. Now she goes underhand, just trying to place it where she needs to. That's out wide, side out.
No, I've watched Hillary make that shot 50 times. She looks away and breaks her ankle. They're not hitting the shots they normally hit.
A hit off of Mike's paddle and goes long out.
He wanted to pull it down.
Yep. But just enough, and that's going to get the second serve.
I noticed Luba's husband standing right behind her, watching her.
And he'll come in. You'll see him there in the almost like a photographer's outfit with a wide brim hat as well. But he's always here also during the breaks with an umbrella over Luba. We talked about at the top of the game the heat exhaustion she had earlier, and there down the middle.
Well, I'll tell you something. Mike was hustling around that court all over the place. I thought for sure Hillary and Mike over here had him beat, that they were going to get that past him.
It stays in. Mike let it go down all the way to the last moment.
See, they're trying to keep him back. They're trying to keep him back.
Staying with the step back forehands. Luba will come in. Mike stays back. A nice slashing backhand. Luba let it go. Side out.
Again, that looks easy from here, but when you're out there and you've been hitting those low shots and all of a sudden you're prepped for that same low shot and it just comes over, wow. It just looks like they don't know what they're doing, but it is a tough strategy shot.
All right, 2-4-1. Another service error against Mike. It's the second already.
Yep.
He opened up this tiebreaker with the service error. Not enough, side out. It's just a wall today. Tape not very forgiving. Mike calls off Luba. They play on, stays in. They're really stretching out all the way to the baseline. Mike comes in, crashes hard with the forehand, gets another one here on stall, steps in. Luba gets the finish.
Oh, they had these people on their heels, and they kept bringing it back, but they were attacking.
It's Mike doing all the dirty work, and then Luba comes in to finish it off.
That's right. And that's good teamwork. That's what you're trying to do. You do all the glory shot is always the last one, isn't it?
They're the one that gets the recognized.
That's right. It's all the setup.
It's like,
See, Mike changes the speed.
It's like a quarterback, throwing for 5 touchdowns and 350 yards. He gets all the credit, not the lineman. Big shot from Mike.
Yeah, that was a windmill. And look at that. He's not even breathing heavy.
A warm afternoon in early November here in Arizona. Outs against Stahl. Now you can sense frustration.
Oh, yeah.
Luba stays with the step back. Now they go with a little drop. Mike recognized it. They switch courts. Luba still working with her backhand. Responded a hair too late on that forehand shot.
She wanted it. She was working hard.
It's a good sequence, though, by Hillary and Mike.
That's the hardest I've seen her work tonight.
Second serve.
Did you see how he cuts the ball on that shot?
It's impressive. The men will exchange it. They switch it back. Just let it drop. Side out.
They need to
make a lot of work
now.
to do, but still plenty of time to do it.
Oh, yeah, but they want to get their confidence back. See?
They go for the kill right at Hillary.
Yep.
Second serve.
You'll notice Hillary, though, never changes expression. You wouldn't know if she's winning or losing. That's the consummate professional. Keep doing. Try not to remember your last shot.
A gift from the tape this time. They play on. Luba and Hillary in cross courts. Mike's ready for the surprise. Instead, he sends it down the middle.
That's right. She was trying to sneak one by him. He's too powerful. 7-2. 7-2.
Again, they push him back here when they're receiving the serves. All the way to the baseline. Mike with a step back, and it's out again.
See,
They'll switch courts.
See, Luba's got the same. She's got a nice drop shot off that wrist action. And she can get it. You know, you can't ever say it's just all Mike. Luba gets that shot back every time. When it's from the deep end, she's working it. That comes from that quick wrist back action from her badminton background.
Timeout called, and while we switch courts, we'll take a moment. It's the mixed doubles senior open division gold medal match at National 6. Luba and Mike on the left against Hillary and Mike on the right. So now Luba and Mike will have to deal with the sun like they did in the first game. Soft play here in front of the net. Hillary and Luba just testing each other's patience. Now it comes over to Stahl, back to Luba. Now she starts getting it, and it goes too high. They can't get it back down. Another point.
Now that was patience all the way. Mike wasn't quite ready. Mike Stahl, that is. Here we go.
Another point for Mike and Luba.
Thank you.
Still on the first serve here after the break. A big forehand and error by Stahl.
That's 2 in a row they've hit in the net. They've got to get their confidence back.
Mike and Luba won the first 2 games 11-4 and 11-2. Another error, 3 straight.
You keep on those errors and it just gets in your head. Because it gets in your arm memory, it gets in everything.
12-2-1.
When you do 4 in a row, that's not good.
Mike again taking over for Luba. On the tee, he makes that play. Luba and Hillary playing catch.
Look at the guys.
There's another chance here. Another error. This one sticks in the net. They can feel it now.
Do you remember when we started this, I said in mixed doubles what the situation is?
Got to go for the woman.
And that's right.
The guys are protecting. They're right on the tee.
Right.
But now Luba and Mike are almost done. Off the tape, what a shot. Championship point on the way.
Is it? 2 to get 1.
Still on the first serve. A great serve there. Hillary thought it was out. She turned back to the lines judge. They still play on, though. I think she might have blocked the view. They get to the second serve, though. Hillary comes in to play that serve, and she might have blocked the judge accidentally, just because, she could see that it's out and didn't hear the call, so you had to play on.
That's correct.
Still, second championship point now for Luba and Mike. They forced this night out.
But they got a cushion now. Big cushion.
A very big cushion.
12 points is
More
really
like a
hard to
safety
overcome.
net.
I've seen it happen, but it's very hard. They cannot make a mistake at all.
You have to get some points on this first serve, and there's one.
Here's one. One at a time. One at a time.
Still in the first serve, Hillary on the far sideline, working with Luba. Ups the pace down the middle, and Luba couldn't get enough on it back. A couple of nice plays. Luba came crashing in to the net, and she understands they're attacking her, and she's rising to the occasion.
Well, their drop shots are going deep, so what happens is they get caught coming in, and the ball's at their feet, so they're always trying to take the ball off their feet. It's really tough. Oh,
Side out. They only get 2 points out of
It
that.
seems to me that Hillary and Mike are playing very tentative. I know this isn't their game. I just know it because I've seen them both play.
Championship point number 3. They force Mike all the way back, go right after him. They play on. There it
So the
is.
championship's over. What a
Gold
match.
medal goes to Luba and Mike. Congratulations to them. They win the tiebreaker 15-4 in celebration. Luba back to the fence. A big punch. Congratulations to them. It's been a long day for Luba. A very long day. But we'll take a moment, talk with the winners right after this. That's it for our mixed doubles Senior Open gold medal winner. Stay with us at National 6. Hey Comcast subscribers, my name's Dominic Catronio, lead commentator for USA PA Pickleball. We're talking about one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We're right here at National 6 in Buckeye, Arizona. We also have the Tournament of Champions in Ogden, Utah. What is pickleball, you ask? Smaller version of tennis, 1/3 size courts, fast-paced, high energy, and you can play it as long as you want. Be sure to check out all of the great action here on Comcast Xfinity On Demand.
That right there, guys, is pickleball.
Welcome back here to Sun City Festival, the National 6, the Mixed Doubles Senior Open champions are with me now, Mike Gates and Luba Z. First of all, congratulations, Luba. It's your second trophy of the weekend, and for you two, your second as a team. Last year, you won the Open division just without the senior title. What does that mean to you? I mean, coming in here in your own division and making sure you still claim the title there.
It was tough. I mean, it's really a lot of perseverance, a lot of patience, a lot of good strategy, a lot of hanging there for Luba, just kind of playing smart, hanging in, even though, you know, not feeling the best, a little bit tired, and just it's pretty hot out here, but just persevering through it and making sure we played a good control, smart strategy game, strategic game. So it kind of all worked out pretty well.
You led into my next question here with everything going on with you, Luba, and the whole heat exhaustion before the bronze medal match, a big delay between there. How do you stay mentally into it before you face two really tough opponents to try to earn some medals here?
Well, I think that we made sure that Luba was feeling pretty well before we came out, and when we get on the court, we just know that we have to play the game and play the best we can and just hang in there. And, you know, she needed to do the best she could, and the dinking and the short game worked really well for us. So it was actually a good strategy. So it might have been actually a good thing that she was a little tired and whatever, because under control, and that was perfect for us. That's how we're going to win matches.
And again, congratulations. And my last question, national champions, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, to repeat like a second year, I mean, it's tough. There's so many new teams, a lot of competition, so it's just wonderful to persevere and actually get that championship. So it can't be beat.
Luba, anything to add to that?
Oh yeah, remember, it's last year it was same situation. We coming from losers bracket, okay, remember? And we win competition. Same,
Right.
yeah, same.
Back from the losers bracket, I play extra matches, and it makes it even better when you finally win. It's a lot of extra matches.
Just the frosting on the cake there, and that's it. A great win for you two. Congratulations again. You can go over and collect your hardware. That does it for us with our champions here from the Mixed Doubles Senior Open here at National 6.
Thanks, Dominic.